Hey roomies, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making some easy chicken feet recipe. It's Chinese dim sum style. Here I have a pot with some chicken feet, vinegar, and salt, and I just have it sitting in there. Guys, these braised chicken feet are cooked long and slow in a rich sauce. It's so tender and flavorful. You'll see. This healthy recipe rivals what you would find in the best Chinese dim sum restaurant. And guess what? The best part is there is no deep frying required at all. Chicken feet are very popular in many countries, including China, Korea, the Philippines, and South Africa. There are many different ways to cook them, such as chicken feet soup, bone broth, fried chicken feet, and of course the most popular dim sum chicken feet. The reason why I like this recipe is because it's look, it is packed. When I say packed, it is packed with flavor. It's so juicy, tender, and again, full of flavor. Traditional chicken feet dim sum is deep fried before braising. My version is much healthier with no mess or oil wastage. The chicken feet are braised in a rich, flavorful sauce of like garlic and ginger, soy sauce, oyster sauce, sugar, and Corona beer. Yep, I said it, beer. Serve them as dim sum for brunch or as finger food for a game day party. It'll be more popular than chicken wings, I promise you. But you gotta try it. When you think of chicken feet, you're like, oh no, I can't do it. But try it, it is very good. Some of the ingredients that we will be using in this recipe is vegetable oil, garlic, ginger, soy sauce, oyster sauce, sugar, and of course, like I said, um, the beer. So what I did here, we chop the nails off the claw using a sharp knife or a scissors or the kitchen shears, and we rinse them thoroughly. As you can see, I cut off all the nails. I'm showing you what they look like. And I just pretty much had it sitting in that water for maybe like 10-15 minutes. Then I rinse them off. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to marinate these chicken feet. Chicken feet or foot? I don't know. We'll call it chicken feet. So I'm adding garlic powder, onion powder. I'm going to add some all-purpose seasoning. That's the garlic powder. The all-purpose seasoning. What else did I add? Oh, the poultry seasoning. Some black pepper. As shown. And listen, this is going to marinate for 2 days. 48 hours. Here's the Maggi cube. I'm going to crush that up. When I say this is going to have flavor, it's going to have flavor. I know some people are skeptical when it comes to eating chicken feet, but you got to try it. Just try it. It tastes so good. It's like a gristle. Um, it has a lot of bones. But the texture, once you get past the word chicken feet or the name of it and you actually taste it, you're going to love it. I grabbed some garlic paste. And I'm going to just mix it in real good. I'm going to place it in a Ziploc bag, guys. And I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator for 2 days. I'm mixing it up right here. And I'm going to show you what it looks like after it's been evenly coated. If you guys are new here to my channel, please subscribe, like this video, leave a comment if you have any suggestions. If you have any recipe ideas you want me to make for you, let me know. I'll go ahead and do that. And the reason why I make a lot of foods from like different places is because I am someone from mixed race, and I remember when I first came to the US, it was a serious culture shock for me. So just like this recipe, it's maybe a culture shock for you. It's like, what is this, you know? But you definitely have to try it. It's really good. If you do it my way, yeah, you're gonna like it. But like I was saying, I really appreciate you for coming back to my channel or coming to my channel to watch this recipe. I totally love to cook. Like, I love to cook and drink. Yeah, you're gonna like it here. So if you're new here, believe me, we got room here. So that was 48 hours later. This was like so early in the morning, like 5 in the morning I got up to do this. So to that pot, I'm going to add the chicken broth. I'm going to also add the chicken feet. What I said, that's beef broth. That's not chicken broth. That's beef broth. And the reason why I did beef broth is because I wanted to give it that color. I could have added chicken broth, but it was going to give me more of a yellow-orange color. But I wanted the braised color, so I put beef broth. I'm adding green onions and some sliced ginger. And I'm going to let that simmer and cook for about 45 minutes. I'm adding a little bit more water. Not more water, a little bit of water. Because it's going to be cooking for a while. Because I want the meat to be tender. Really tender. And I actually mukbang this clip here. This food. If you have not seen it yet, go to my channel and look for the mukbang. It was very good. I forgot to add garlic, child. Here's the garlic, the ajo. This is me just checking on it. It's going. And then 45 minutes later, you'll see how the water has absorbed all the flavors there. We're going to drain that. And then we're going to place a skillet over medium-high heat, which I will show you in a few. This is what it looks like after 45 minutes. Here's my skillet. It's on medium-high heat. I'm putting some vegetable oil. I'm going to follow that with some garlic and ginger. Here's the garlic. I'm going to add the ginger. And we're going to stir fry that until it's fragrant. You already know when that garlic touched that heat and that ginger, the aroma, and that's what we're looking for. Once it's fragrant, we're going to add the chicken feet. And I have a special guest that I'm going to add to this chicken feet, which I'll show you in a little bit when it gets to that part. But here I'm adding the chicken feet. Listen, when I did that mukbang, those chicken feet did not stand a chance. I tore it up. I tore it up. I ain't gonna even hold you. It was so good. So good. Here's my special guest. I'm adding some octopus tentacles. Man, those were so good as well with the flavor. They was pre-cooked. I had it cooking for like maybe an hour or so. I got it rendered down. It was so good. Before you say anything, just try it first. Because if you eat calamari, you eat squid, you can handle some tentacles. I know some people would much rather it be chopped up so they don't see all of that other stuff on there. But it was good just like that. Once I add once I add the chicken feet and the octopus, what I'm doing here is just trying to make sure there's enough room so I can brown it. I'm going to add some soy sauce, which is what I just did, oyster sauce, and then I'm going to add the oyster sauce, and then I'm going to add some sugar. Yes, some sugar, because there's a lot of sodium going on, but it's not a healthy eating page, so if that's what you thought. Mm-mm. Even though this is a healthy dish, though. Here's the sugar. That was about a tablespoon and a half. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna select the beer of your choice. For me, because I like Corona, I added Corona, the whole bottle. So once I give that a stir, I'm going to pour in the beer and I'm going to bring it to a boil. That smell was all through the house. I have a dog and he came to the kitchen like, what's going on? Oh, I forgot to say I added some chili powder. I knew I was going to eat this meal by myself, so it was okay for me to add the spice. So I added a good amount, a hefty amount of chili powder. I remember one time, y'all, I was going to make this dish for someone that I used to live with or someone that I used to know. And just the thought of it being chicken feet, he was like, oh, heck no. Uh-uh. But little did he know he was missing out. It's just by when you hear the name chicken feet, you're like, oh no, I'm not going to try it. But if you give this a try, and those of you, if you try this recipe already, well, if you try um, this meat, this chicken feet before, leave a comment down below and let me know how you made yours. Did you do yours Chinese style or the Haitian way, or how did you cook yours? In the stew, in the soup? There's so many ways that you can cook this. But as you can see, I added the beer and I'm just going to let that go. I cover it with the lid and I simmered it for about 25 to 30 minutes. I removed the lid and turned the heat up high. I stir fry until the sauce had got thickened. And that's what it is right here, guys. This was so good. I thank you guys for stopping by. Please give this recipe a try. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. I truly appreciate you guys for stopping by. And like I say, if you're new here, we have room here. Thanks for coming.